Tell us what you're making.
So I have my portobello mushrooms that really take a long time to cook because of the water.
Big ones?
The big ones. These were medium to big, but I washed them really well and scrubbed them because they were in the fridge for a bunch of days.
And they
So
were dirty?
yeah, and I used my little potato brush that I used to clean the potatoes. And so they're in there with the garlic. No garlic yet. I gotta put garlic in. Red onion, peppers, and I just threw cabbage in there.
Oh, you're so excited about it, aren't you?
Oh, I love cooking. Yes. And I use
What's this going to end up being?
My husband, Alan, asked me the same thing, and I said vegetables. But what I do is I do your, which I'm coming back, guys. I do your handy dandies. I put it on low. Guys, I got this at the thrift store. It was new, 2 in a bottle for $1.99. Yay. Hi, Tina.
That's a bagging.
So Ellen uses this, keeps it by her. I now keep it by my cooktop. Instead of going to look for a cup to put some water in, it's right.
What did you used to do?
I would go get a cup out of the cabinet and go fill it with water.
Every time you needed it.
Yeah, this is, hi, Tina. Oh, I said hello to Tina and Judy and Roberta.
Am I the smartest person you ever meet?
The smartest person I'll ever meet.
No, am I the smartest sister? Am I, of all our sisters, am I the smartest?
You are the smartest. Mom and Dad always said that. Right? And so today was a rough day for me. I'll tell you why. I went outside to go on a bike ride and I started cutting a plant that I absolutely loathe. It's like an aloe plant that's very pointy. And I started cutting it and I cut it and cut it. And before you know it, I was out there for over 2 hours.
What?
My neighbor Annie came from next door and she helped me. She got her big things. And tomorrow morning, I might not be able to get out of bed, but we'll see. But I got, I enjoy doing it. I enjoy doing it with a half a heart because my shoulder hurts. Yes. Ding dong, who's here?
Okay, see, I'm gonna wait a minute. I'm gonna remove me. I just wanted to see.
Yeah. Did anybody else have a good day today? Happy Saturday. It's a good day for farmer's market. Anybody go to a farmer's market? I will go tomorrow, but it's not as good as some of those northern farmers market. I can attest to that.
Well, yeah, I would much prefer to go to a farmer's market and not generate all that plastic also.
Yeah.
That's all right. But wait, let's go back to what you're making. So you're basically putchkeying, right? Does anybody on the Zoom know what putchkey means? We need Ruth. She usually comes and tells us what.
Putchkey, I'm just like doing it randomly without any, my mother used to use a word that in Yiddish, it's called shitterein, which I'm sure all of your parents did in whatever their language was. Shitterein means you put this in, you put that in, you don't measure it, and you just go. Boop, 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 boop. That's what I'm doing. And right now it's in there and it's cooking on low.
Any seasoning?
I will. I'm going to put some seasoning in there. I'm just trying to decide if I want to have more of an Italian flair or a Mexican flair. What do you guys think? Should I go Italian or Mexican? What do you think?
What would it be if you did Italian? Tell us what that would be.
Italian seasoning, a lot of garlic.
Italian seasoning being the combination that you buy already made.
Yeah, I have the Mediterranean blend. It's salt-free, no MSG. It's yes, exactly. Pachka to fuss. That's fun. See, tapachka.
Who said tapachki to fuss?
Green lady.
Yeah, that's what it is. You're pachking and right?
Yeah, pachki. I'll put garlic in it. I'll put
fresh garlic.
Fresh garlic, maybe onion powder, a little bit of salt and pepper, and then I keep tasting it until it tastes good. And I love this. I love the Kirkland's one that you turned me on to. Anybody have this? Yeah, anybody have that?
Did you ever get the dill one at Costco? You haven't gotten it yet?
We looked for it. It wasn't at our Costco.
Sometimes I'll go and ask them, like at the manager's desk.
Right. Maybe if I ask them, they'll carry it.
You know what? The Dillylicious, it's actually the price got reduced on Amazon. I think it's not either $8 or $9.99.
Right. Exactly, green lady. Shitterein. You spelled it right too, I think. I don't know. But yeah, her grandmother always did that.
Wait,
yeah.
So you already decided that you're going to do Italian?
Yeah, while we were chatting.
All
So
right.
I'll do Italian, although I will tell you that the other day I made rice with cilantro.
Did you put lime in it too?
Yep.
Lime
So
juice or lime rind or both?
real lime. I
Fresh.
love, yeah.
I love
It was
cilantro.
great.
Maybe, yeah. But
Yeah.
I think we're gonna make sushi bowls tonight for dinner.
Are you gonna make that pineapple salsa that I said?
Mhm.
Guys, I made a pineapple salsa. I took a can of crushed pineapple and I drained 90% of it. And I added chopped red pepper and red onion. And let me get out of the refrigerator so I can tell you what else I added. I did not add hot sauce or crushed red pepper. Ellen, you might want to do that.
Oh, yeah. I would definitely add hot sauce.
It's just, can you see it?
How did it come out?
I love it. It's delicious. I might want to put a little bit of hot pepper in it, something to give it a little,
You could put some crushed red pepper in it.
And last but not least, I put cucumber. So
Mm.
there's vegetables right there. I'm spitting with glory here. So there's red pepper, there's cucumber, there's pineapple, and then lime. Oh my God. And the king of the party here is cilantro.
I prefer to say queen.
The queen is cilantro.
That's
I'm
the best. I mean, but either you think it would be good without cilantro?
no.
No, but what if you don't like you? What if you're that person who thinks cilantro tastes like?
Both. I know. I guess you'd have to not use it, but yeah. But oh my God, doesn't it was so good. So I had it over Shauna's mujahara lentils, which I think when I make it next time we decided, because Alan liked it, but it needs more liquid, so I'm gonna have to add more broth to it. But it was heavenly, and I also didn't have time to really caramelize, burn the onions. I'll do that next time. Has anybody else made that? Yeah. Yeah. Green Lady said you just showed up on YouTube, but it says Zoom on the lower right. Oh, well.
It
So,
does.
yeah. Oh, so you got the dilly thing, LNJ. You got the dilly thing from Costco?
Dillylicious? Oh, the dilly thing.
Dill or Dillylicious? Not sure. Right? Do you know which one you got? So, yeah, so that's dinner tonight. We're going over to a friend's house whose husband was hospitalized for a long period of time. And this is the first time we're seeing them. And I'm really excited, really excited. We might play some canasta. You play canasta? Right? So Lori went to Cape Cod. She took a ride and lunch. Oh, so you're up there in the Northeast too, huh? Right, Lori? Very cool. Love that. So what's the verdict here? Do you like these? Would you prefer these that have seeds in them? Like Ellen said, they're not organic. They're from Canada.
No, I would want to do a little research. I mean, it's not that I don't buy the stuff like that seedless. I do. It's just that I wonder about it. That's all.
but it also says it's greenhouse grown. So
Okay. All
I'll have
right.
to look up to see
I'm
what.
gonna look for them because I'll tell you, those seeds drive me up a wall. You have to cut
Yeah.
each one and then you have to
Yeah.
peel. It's a pain in the neck. So wait, what else are you having
These are
with?
made by the company Sunset,
Yep.
and it says non-GMO project, greenhouse grown. So these also.
Okay.
All right, what else am I gonna have? So I need my starch now, right? So I have potatoes. I think I'm gonna make something with potatoes. I really would like to make French fries, but I didn't make the potatoes on time, and I think somebody ate my potatoes.
Oh, I bet I know who it was.
So,
I mean, you could do it even though they're not cooked ahead of time. It works.
well, I also have from last week. From last week, I have those murasaki, right?
They're all
They're-
already cooked?
No, but I'll put them in the steamer, in
Yeah.
the steamer thing.
They take if you cut them into smaller pieces, they take 10 minutes.
Hi,
Mm.
Shauna. I missed your live. I was getting ready and showered because we're going out tonight. So happy to see you. Yes.
I sent Sean a text and said, I'm so frustrated with the Zoom to YouTube because I do not understand how everybody, I don't know, maybe I need to restart my phone or something.
She said she's live on YouTube. She said, love it. So Shauna, have you ever shopped at Detweiler's? Detweiler's is an Amish / Mennonite owned company down here. Yoder is a big name, Miller is a big name, and they have, in fact, they're building a huge warehouse out on 64, which is not far from you, Shauna, but they have 3 or 4 stores. And everything is so reasonable. Is it all organic? No. Can you get organic? Yes. So they have, oh, Shauna, I love you.
What'd she say?
Oh, hi, Mary Jo. She said you're looking so much thinner today, Faye. So anyway, the other thing is
Wait,
that,
let me just tell you something. I saw this, I was gonna post it and then I thought
uh-huh,
maybe it's not the right thing to do, but I saw this meme that said something like,
yeah,
if you wear your jeans 5 days in a row without washing them, they get stretched out and then you really look like you've lost weight.
you lost weight. All right, so Detweilers, like Ellen has
Wait,
said,
wait, wait. Don't you think that's funny?
I think that's very funny.
Right, go
But
ahead.
you know what, here, but my jeans didn't fit until now. Hee hee. All right, so Ellen, I knew this before, but Ellen has talked about the fact that many grocery stores have a rack with stuff with vegetables and fruit that are gonna go bad, and so they discount them.
Guess what? I go there first when I go to the market, literally.
So
Mhm.
these are Murasaki,
And you
right?
got them at your regular supermarket, not at Trader Joe's?
At Detwiler's,
At that one.
so that now, they don't look terrible. I ate 4 already. I had to peel them, and that's okay. I don't mind peeling them, but sugar. They shouldn't be called potatoes. They should be called sugar.
Why?
They're
Because
so
they're so
good.
sweet.
Yes. Hi, Apple. How are you? So I think
Alan,
I'll
you want to say hello and give us all a little a discussion of Faye's how she,
neurotic tendencies these days.
yeah, have you gotten to partake in any of it?
Yes.
And what do you have a favorite of what she likes?
Um, what was that thing with lentils and the rice?
Oh, the Mujahara.
That's
Muja,
Shauna's Mujahara or Mujadara, something like that.
I'm not sure the exact pronunciation.
And
I love lentils personally, so long as they're cooked through. Sometimes, as you know, different lentils cook
Mhm.
differently.
Yes, they're white
was-
inside, Shauna.
Um, it was just a little on the dry side,
I said before, I'm
but
gonna add more broth.
I look, right, more broth.
And you know what?
that I like.
And more garlic. Shauna, I'm
Garlic.
gonna add more. Oh, Shauna said hello.
Garlic.
She said hello to you or start to your
Hey,
husband.
Shauna.
So I just found, I had 2 cans of fire roasted tomatoes, but I think somebody used one of them. So I'm gonna put that. It's just Hunt's Petite diced tomatoes, non-GMO. I'm gonna stick that in with the vegetables too.
all right, so far, what do we have? Let's recap. What's in the pan?
The pan has mushrooms, cabbage, a green pepper. I had a half a green pepper. I didn't want to waste it. And then about 4 of those little seedless. I think, let me show.
No onions?
Here, wait, a couple of people came on a little late, so let me just show them that 1 second. So, and there's cabbage and pepper, and I'm gonna put garlic. So this is it. If you came on a little late, they're called sweet and seedless lolly peppers. I don't know if I got them at Aldi's or if I got them, I don't think I got them at Detweiler's, but it's
I
great.
love that they're seedless. I love it.
Yes, yes, so yeah, these are a must-have when you don't like cutting it open and dealing with all those seeds. So all the veggies are in there. And then I'm gonna put this in with a lot of garlic and then perhaps look up a sauce. I know that Jane and Ann Esselstyn have a bunch of sauces in the cookbook. I'll look that up.
In their Be a Plant-Based Warrior cookbook?
Yes, and I'm also, yeah, the plant-based warrior cookbook. I'm also very excited because I'm planning my lunch with Shauna. If those of you don't know that Shauna and I live really close to one another within 20 minutes or so, and she's coming over for lunch on, I think Friday it is, yeah. And I am so excited because I'm so nervous, but I want to make something very, very good that maybe she hasn't had before. Or
Ooh, do you have anything up your sleeve? Or you don't want to, you want to keep it a surprise?
I'm not telling.
You don't give it
You
away.
can come hungry.
I'm hungry.
Hungry. You can come hungry.
Angry.
Yeah, hungry. That's Trish, yeah. So I'm not sure. I know I'm thinking of bean something. You know, I'm thinking about a bean something, maybe a salad, maybe anything you could fit into the bowl salad kind of thing.
Yeah,
Like-
everything but the kitchen sink.
Everything but the kitchen sink.
We call it a kitchen sink salad here in our house.
Yeah. So I may do that. And yeah, I'm excited.
right,
I've
oh,
had a
wait.
great day. And wait, I just have to tell you that Shauna and everybody who's new to this, I made pineapple salsa.
That
that is so good.
Alan, you tasted it?
It was ridiculous. Right there,
Oh, thank you for sharing. You don't like green peppers.
really
Right.
good.
So I don't know if you could see this. Let me put it down there. Can you see it?
Yep.
Oh my God. And
What's
I
the
opened it up.
juice? Is the juice the pineapple juice
Yes.
from
Yeah.
the can? And it's not sugar. It's not like lightly
And
sweetened.
it's, no, it's in its own juice.
Right.
So like I said, it has pineapple, it has cucumber, red pepper, cilantro, lime. I, believe it or not, I dumped that today on top of, what did I eat on the other side of them, on my vegetables? I know that I did have the leftover mujahara, which he's eating. And, yeah, the leftover mujahara. And what else did I say? And then, and I put a little, I made Shauna's hummus, right? Without any oil or any, yeah, I have to make
Tell 'em
these
about
too.
that.
These are king oyster mushrooms that I bought at the
Ooh.
Asian store last week. I'm gonna use them.
You know, you can cut them, like slice them, Faye, and
Yeah.
and you can saute them and they're like they look like scallops.
Isn't that cool? I've seen that.
Yes.
I've seen people, you know who does that? Heidi. Heidi makes something with with these, like,
Mhm.
that tastes like scallops.
Mm-hmm.
It's a great idea. So yeah, so I love the mujahara. I put just a little dollop full of the hummus on it. So good.
Isn't it amazing when you think about
Mhm,
like hummus now? I don't just like indiscriminately pile it on my plate.
mhm.
I'm much more aware of, well, I mean, I
Yeah,
maybe I don't have to be as aware because when I make it myself, I put very little tahini in.
yeah.
I
So
don't
I
use
didn't use tahini at all, but I did use her recipe calls for aquafaba, so I did use aquafaba.
Yes, and aquafaba helps it become creamy. And you know what else helps it be creamy is an ice cube. No, I'm sorry.
You told me that.
Water that has had an ice cube in it. And what I do when I make my hummus is I take a glass of water, add an ice cube, let it sit while I get all the rest of the stuff assembled, and then at the end I add the water from the ice cubes, and it makes it very creamy.
Huh. And I think I want to add a little bit more lemon, so when I take it out to eat it, I'll put more lemon in. I'm a lemon garlic.
I would
salad.
have added diced jalapeno to and I will
You
to the
will.
pineapple salsa.
And you're right. I think diced jalapeno will be great for you.
Yeah. Yeah, for me.
So I just had an alarm go off in my head and it said, Faye, where's your water? So let me get a cup. Somebody just telepathically said, Faye, where's your water? I'll be back in 2 seconds. Who might that be?
Who might that be? All right, Faye is getting her water. I wonder if I'm the only one who I'm not 100% on the water train. I'm not consistent with it. And I've tried various tricks. I've tried the um, mason jar on the counter, but somehow it just hasn't stuck with me yet. So I'm working on it. But I
You know
will
what?
say
Let me show you a glass. Wait, keep talking. I want to show you what I made.
I will say this, and we'll talk about it at another time. But you see this? This represents
Yes.
jail time.
Jail time?
Do you know what it is?
So
Wait, I'll hold it this way.
Yeah,
It's
You
a
know what
weight
that
loss.
is?
oh.
Faye and I used to call it dub-dubs, remember? This is years ago, not that many years ago, maybe 2018
I
when
can't believe you still have it.
huh?
You still have it.
I know I still have it, but it's my key from whatever I achieved in Weight Watchers. But this to me
Yeah.
represents prison.
Right.
This represents prison.
Yeah.
I hated this. As a matter of fact, I have a new website that's finally live that if you're interested, you can go look at. And I have an about page where I talk about Faye and I talk about my journey with this. And I didn't mention it, but this and a bunch of other thises, and
Yes.
how I'm no longer a prisoner to it.
Right.
It's just,
Yep.
it's nothing short of astonishing. And the
Yep.
more, and the other thing is that if I don't eat my vegetables, a lot of them, like
Mhm.
Shauna, like I've always known, but Shauna kind of put the finishing icing on it. If I don't, I'm not a happy camper. My body really misses it. So I think that Shauna needs to do another 30-day. I think she said she might do it like in January.
Yep.
And that's really the key is eating, right? Wouldn't you say that you're eating way, 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 way more vegetables than you used to?
I do. Oh my God, I've never eaten this much. You know what? I was gonna go to the Sarasota has a really nice farmer's market, and I was gonna go today on Saturday morning, and then I said, I don't have anywhere to put it. Because
You remember when you came on the 18th and do you remember what you said when you opened my refrigerator when you came up to visit?
I don't remember what I had for breakfast, but yeah, continue.
Well, you opened the refrigerator and you went, wow, this is a whole food plant-based refrigerator.
Yeah. So
'Cause-
two things I want to tell you. Number one,
What did you say, her refrigerator?
number one, Alan's opening up
Yeah.
a can of cannellini beans. I thought, you know what? I'm gonna I'm gonna drain them and add it to my vegetables.
I
It's
think that's
Italian,
a great idea.
right?
Yes.
Sort of like a, what do you call it? What's that soup that he likes to eat? I forget, but look, this is something I wanted to show you. I think it's so cool. I did this last year. I made this on my Cricut machine. You know what a Cricut machine is? It
Tell
says,
everybody what a Cricut machine is.
Cricut machine is you can either iron stuff up, oh, excuse me, iron stuff on, with an iron on vinyl, or you can use just regular vinyl. There's removable and then permanent. Yeah. So I made this. So I don't know if you can see it. So it says on it, let me just tell you, what tell you. It says 8 a.m., 9 a.m., 10 a.m., 11 a.m., 12 p.m. And on the other side, it says 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And it tells you how much water, you would like to. I'm sure we need more than that.
Can you make those stickers?
Yeah.
You can make those stickers. So maybe you want to make them for me.
Yeah, and I adhere it onto the bottle. And on the other side, guys, I think you will really like this. It says, quiet your mind, listen to your soul, and drink your water.
I love that.
All right, one more treat I want to share with you because I think you're going to like this. Certain people on this video are going to like this a lot. So these are color changing cups that I bought. And on them, I took all of the chakras. All right, and I found a SVG file is what it's called. And I put them on every single one. So this one, see that? This one says,
Did you just do that?
oh, I've had it for a couple of years. That's the symbol. And on the back, it says, I am worthy. And if you look up, good Mary Jo, do that. It's a great idea. And if you don't have the Cricut things, I'll send them to you. But yeah, Apple said she uses her to make stencils from photos.
Be careful what you say you're going to do.
Anyway, so I have a bunch of these. One says I am worthy. One says there's a bunch of all related to the chakras. One side has the actual chakra on it, and the other side has what it says. I am worthy. Don't you love it? Color changing cups. Ta-da.
Why are they color changing cups?
Because they advertise them as color changing cups.
When do they change color?
They did already. I think they were a light orange and now they're darker on the bottom where
When
there's
after your hold, maybe the heat of your hand does that.
so.
All right, so
Right?
can we just go back to we got your whole vegetable melange going
Yeah.
on.
Yep.
And you're going to maybe put beans in it.
He did it already. He put beans in it.
And I want to say this before you go on. I
Yes.
think that you are teaching everyone a really important lesson, which is that you don't have to have a recipe. Guys, you don't have to have a recipe.
Right.
Forget recipes. Throw them out. You don't need them. What you need is just a little bit of creativity and a willingness to just sort of experiment and try putting things together. And, maybe you'll like this combination more than another. So you make sure you write it down, right?
Mhm.
But that's
Yeah.
what I do. A lot of times I'll also, I mean, you're showing the Shitarein, which is just to, you know, a little bit of this and a little bit of that. But also another way that I do it is I just open my refrigerator and like a vacuum, I just say, oh, I had leftover rice and I had leftover vegetables and I have leftover this and leftover that. And then I make a meal out of all the leftovers, right? That's because I prep, I prep a lot, and B, I always make more, so I have leftovers.
Right.
Right?
Absolutely. So, and you know what, when you make your Mexican bowls, guys, the other day I had frozen corn and I defrosted it and I added cumin and chili powder to it because that's the night I was having company over to make the Mexican bowls. What a difference it makes.
Well, can we actually, I want to come back to that, but before we do, because we keep going away from it. So with your vegetables, you're going to have you adding the beans.
Mhm.
And are you going to do anything to the beans before you put them in the vegetables?
No, they're in there. You want to see it?
Yeah.
I don't know if I can do this. Can I do
Bring
this?
the,
Oh,
well,
Alan's gonna lift it up. Alan's gonna lift it up. So, yeah.
Hold on, let me make it pretty.
don't
doesn't
don't
have
spill
to
it on the on the
Yeah,
keyboard.
all right, ready? So here we go. Okay, tell me if you can see it now. Can you see it?
Oh, that looks so good.
Does not look good? I mean,
Yeah.
purple for the onions. It's got the rainbow colors in it. I have yellow pepper, orange. Wait till I put the garlic in and then I'll throw some sauce in with my potatoes.
Are you gonna eat that entire pan?
No,
I
no,
could.
I could too, but I want to make sure I have leftovers for lunch tomorrow while I'm watching football.
Okay. And, all right. And now let's go on to the potato. So you're also, are you're gonna steam the murasaki potatoes
Yeah, in that newfangled
in the
thingy.
steamer? The
Yeah,
red steamer?
the red steamer.
Yep. Okay.
The red steamer, and that's gonna be my dinner. I'll come up with a sauce. I need to make more. So I found that upon Ellen's suggestion that I reduce the number of nuts because I'm in weight loss mode. So I made a cheese sauce. There's so many of them online. And I made a cheese sauce with potatoes and carrots, and it really came out yummy. It was delicious. So I may make that again, but not for tonight, but I'm just saying, it made me think of the cheese sauce.
Could you eat that dinner, the vegetables and the potatoes without a sauce?
Oh, yeah, yeah, because I'm gonna put garlic in it. And I
So you
might
don't
take a
need the
drizzle
sauce.
of, maybe I'll take a drizzle of balsamic in it.
Right. So balsamic could be sort of the sauce, right? Could you
Yes.
even do 3-2-1?
Oh, that'll be delicious, right?
You
So
think
good.
3-2-1 would be good on it? I think it
Oh,
would
yeah,
be delicious. All right.
absolutely.
All right. So we're done. And is that dinner? Do you have any dessert planned?
No, but now we're going over to a friend's house. She always has fruit for me. Isn't that nice of her? She always has fruit for me.
You know what I had last night? I
Yes.
had frozen watermelon in the creamy cup, and I
Uh-huh.
also had frozen white grapes in the creamy cup,
I
and
did last week. Oh,
I mixed them and I put them through the creamy.
mm,
It was so good.
it's so good. I love that creamy.
It was
Yes, 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 yes. Yeah, Starchy Shauna said, great suggestion. Release the nuts. You've made my starchy heart happy. Well, my starchy heart's really happy too. So yeah. And
and and I want to say also that I'm going to try something else. I made yogurt
mhm,
yesterday. I made it a different way. Did I tell you that instead of using the silk soy starter,
yeah,
I used the oat one?
I have it. I'll show you.
I like it so much better.
I actually have both of them in my messy refrigerator, but yeah.
You have the silk one, the soy one, and the oat one.
Yeah, but you gotta be careful because certain stores, of course, when I want it, it's not gonna be there, right? Yeah, where are you? So, remember I told you that Publix had it, but it wasn't, it's somewhere in there, guys. Remember I told you that Publix had it, but they didn't have the oat milk. You gotta go to Whole Foods for that.
The oat milk one. They
Yeah.
didn't have, it's made by Skiers, SKYR, and it says
Yep.
Icelandic something
Yes,
provisions.
yeah, they didn't have it at Publix, so,
I
um,
have to say, I like it much better than the soy starter. I think it infuses the yogurt. So anyway,
yeah.
I'm gonna try. I saw Broccoli Mom did this. I'm gonna try taking frozen grapes
Mhm.
and yogurt and mixing them up in the blender, the Vitamix, and then putting them in the creamy cup and waiting 24 hours. So it'll be like creamy grape sorbet.
That's a good idea, but how much do you put in?
I don't
How
know.
much
I'm gonna
yogurt?
wing it and see how it comes out.
Yeah, you're gonna shit that on. I love that idea. I might have to do that. I have to make yogurt, so I might do that before we leave, so it's ready tomorrow night.
Okay, so anything else you wanna, we started to talk about one other thing. Oh, the potatoes, was it? Oh, I know what I wanted to tell you. I did something different that is now my favorite way to make the potatoes. I made the Yukon Golds.
Mhm.
I did them for much longer than I normally do in the Instant Pot. I did them for 13 minutes. Usually I do 9 or 10. I did 13 minutes.
Yeah.
They're cooked, they're perfect.
Uh-huh.
And I had them that night with some kind of bean something. But
Mhm.
not last night, the night before. I took them, cut them all in half, put them skin side up on my board, and then smashed them with the bottom of a mason jar.
You've
So
done that before, yeah.
but
Mhm.
these, maybe it was because of the 13 minutes. And then I put some garlic salt on them, and I air fry them for, I did 18 minutes and it wasn't enough, so I did another 5, and they're
Mhm.
so good.
All right, so here's my question for you. Did you let them cool first? Because I thought you're supposed to let them cool first. You did. So you got to prep earlier in the day if you're going to do that.
I think I did them the day before. I did like a whole 5-pound bag of them.
That's a
Um,
good idea.
and now the only thing I will say this, if you're in weight loss mode, if one is in weight loss mode,
Mhm.
you're much better off not having the air fried potatoes. You're
Oh, you
much
said
better
because
off,
of the
right? Do you remember why?
resistant starch. Yes.
No,
No. No.
no.
The water's better for you.
With the water in what? You're close.
It's dry something.
Yes, it's dry versus wet starches,
Right.
right? So if you were to air fry if you were to make 2 potatoes, same exact size in the Instant Pot, and then if you let them cool, and then the next day you took one of those potatoes and you cut it in like half or
Mhm.
slices, whatever, and you air fried it. All right, so now you have the same 2 potatoes, but this one now is air fried and this one isn't. Which one is going to weigh less?
The one that's going to weigh less, well, is the one that's air fried.
Why?
Um,
What happens to the air fried potato that has not yet happened to the other potato?
well,
What gets taken out
Apple
of it?
told me it increases the calorie density when you,
Increases the calorie density, but also, but the reason is because, right, the water has been sucked out or dry air fried out of it. So you're not, what's consequently, you're not going to get as full.
mm, that makes sense.
If you eat a potato that has not been air fried,
Mhm.
same potato, the only thing is that the potato that's not air fried still has all that water in it. Whereas the air fried one, now you could say, you know what? I don't care. I'm going to have the air fried potato.
Mhm.
That's a bridge too far. I'm not willing to. I don't care about that.
Right.
So it's, it's just a matter of personal
Yeah.
preference.
So
So,
one time out, I got to get my charger. So carry on. I'll be right back.
okay. So, Uh, I'm going to have tonight for dinner. I'm sitting in my desk in my office, and here's my keyboard. Can you see that? My keyboard right here. I am a classically trained pianist, so I have that. But I am going to make a sushi bowl. Michael prefers white rice. I like white rice. I love white rice, but I'm really trying to like wean myself off of it and just have either brown rice or black, red, brown combination of rice because it's got more of the bran of the rice kernel is still in there with the rice, whereas with the white rice, it's stripped. It's like white bread versus whole wheat bread.
Right.
And so I'm gonna have probably brown rice. Michael's gonna have jasmine rice, and he's gonna have a. I make him salmon burgers and I freeze them, so he's gonna have a salmon burger in it. I'm gonna have the little tiny red beans that I made a couple of days ago, and then just a bunch of other like
Mhm.
cabbage and carrots and cucumbers, and I'm probably gonna make a peanut sauce with peanut powder.
That sounds yummy.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna have. So,
So
uh,
I have to share with you all that. I know that. So we go to the theater in downtown Sarasota. It's called Florida Studio Theater. And we go there 3 times a season. Last night, we went last week, ironically, 2 weeks in a row. Never happens that way. So last night, my friend who just had um a weight loss sleeve surgery, she was still on liquids or soft food. So she wanted to have a big bowl of broth. Like last week. Remember, Ellen, I told my sister that we went out last week before the show and I had steamed rice, steamed vegetables, and steamed tofu. That was my dish. And I brought my own peanut sauce. Well, so last night we were going to go to Pho Cali, which is a Vietnamese place in downtown Sarasota. We drive past it. It's closed. They're probably on vacation. So I thought, what am I going to do? They said, where do you want to go? I said, I don't know, pick a place. I'll figure it out. So they decided to go to an Italian restaurant where the guys were parking the car, and I said to the manager, I said, I have a really big favor. I said, can you just make me steamed vegetables and a potato? He says, well, we don't have potato. So I said, okay, do you have gluten-free pasta? And he said, yes. I said, okay, this is what I want. I want a salad, a regular tossed salad, no croutons. Didn't come with croutons anyway. And I would like you to make me steamed vegetable, no oil. Helen, you're gonna like this. I was very proactive. Steamed vegetables, some gluten-free pasta, a salad, and regular balsamic vinegar, no sauce or oil. And that's exactly what I got. So I made lemonade out of lemons because I was really upset. But in the moment, I wasn't going to say, oh, never mind, I'm not going to eat. So I was very proud of myself that
Great, great.
I,
Uh,
I made
you
it
know
work.
what I've done at Italian restaurants? I've done exactly that same thing, but I've
Yeah.
said to them, after you make the pasta in the kitchen, take the steamed vegetables and pour it over my pasta and make sure you add some raw, fresh tomatoes. I don't want you to cook those or steam
Mhm.
those. I
Yeah.
want the fresh tomatoes kind of on top and then mix it in with the pasta. So it's almost like a pasta primavera.
Well, that's what
Basically,
you first said to me. You want me to make it that? I said, no, I don't want any sauce in it. So, all right. So Pam said, she just picked up a Fork Over Knives magazine titled Plant-Based Bowls. Yummy.
I think I have that one.
Right? Grain bowls, noodle bowls, salad bowls, bean bowls. That sounds yummy. And great ideas for new sauces. Yeah, we need new sauces and dressings sometime to change it up. You know, as long as we know that we're not
Right, but
overdoing.
one of the things
sugar.
I've learned from, well, from when you were here and we did the second half of Shauna's boot camp or reset.
Yeah,
Um, I've learned not to rely so much on the sauces, and
yeah,
it's been an interesting experiment to realize that you taste the vegetables even more and the potatoes and the
yeah.
starches even more.
Well, like
Uh,
last night with my steamed vegetables over my gluten-free pasta, I didn't have anything on it. And then I took the bottle of balsamic vinegar and I poured it over it. It was really quite good.
it sounds delicious. So the balsamic vinegar kind of tied the whole thing together,
Yeah,
right?
and you know what? I didn't feel guilty because I felt like I did what I needed to do to get through the night.
That's what you do. That's what you do. That's how you get through it. And you know what? This is a good time to talk about this. And you let me know when you're ready to go, because I know you
I'm
have.
good. I'm cutting up the garlic. I'm putting the garlic
Okay.
in it.
Here's what I'm curious to see if you agree with me or if anybody who's listening agrees. How many people are on, by the way?
21.
Okay, make sure that let's everybody who's on, click on the thumbs up so that YouTube can see you.
Yeah. So guys, the thumbs up is, where is it on the screen? Because it's like I have Zoom on one and not on the
Oh,
other.
maybe it's not on the Zoom screen.
It's not on the Zoom screen, but if you look for the thumbs up and the thumbs down, and if you click on the like, that lets YouTube know that
Right.
people are watching and they're interested and they're listening. And it's awesome for the people who are creators, for the digital creators, because it
Right.
lets YouTube know they're working hard.
And if you're watching this and you're not following Starchy Shauna, make sure you go over to her channel and give her you subscribe to her because she has awesome content as well.
Changed my life.
Yeah, she did.
Changed my
And
life.
so I want to say this. I want to say this. And this was especially true for me this week because we went into the city, which is an hour from where we live, like 3 times. And so that meant each of those 3 days, I had to really think about food. And I needed to plan ahead and bring with me what I was going to have so that I wasn't caught short-handed and didn't have to, either starve and then be bitchy because I'm not happy when I'm hungry. I get hangry. And I didn't want to be going out because the appointments we had did not allow for that. So what I want to say about this is that our lives, I think, and I know I'm not the only one, no matter if you have appointments an hour away, once a week, twice a week, whatever, our lives are such that we're constantly on the run, on the go. And I would bet you my bottom dollar that most of us, at least once a day, are out for a meal. We're out running errands, and maybe we go out like at 11 thinking, oh, I'll be back for lunch. And then, you end up stopping somewhere and it takes longer and you don't get home until 1:30, 2 o'clock. And by then you're ravenous.
Right.
So I think that we have to accept the fact that this is part of our lives. unless it's somebody who stays home all the time. And so get yourself some really nice, cool, functional thermoses, large ones, small ones, one that you could put like soup in. Get yourself some different, what are those stainless steel bowls that are like for Japanese, you know what I'm talking about? And they kind of click together. I forget what they're called. But they're like bento boxes kind of.
Yours is a really good one.
Yeah, that one's because it's big. It's got a wide circumference. Get
Yeah.
yourself some pretty, I have like 3 or 4 different size zippered lunch bags.
Yep.
And make sure you have containers that you can bring with you.
Mhm.
And get used to bringing your food places because our culture is such that it does not support the way we live. What it supports is fast food.
Yes.
And fast food is going to be fast weight. You're not going to be happy camper.
Fast
That's
heart disease, right?
fast what?
It's gonna be fast heart disease.
Fast heart disease. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fast heart disease.
Yeah.
And fast other, lifestyle diseases, fast diabetes, fast heart disease, fast, you name it. So I just think that we need to take stock of the fact that these are our lives. And if we're the kind of person that goes out pretty much daily and out into this world, we want to make sure that we're not taking any risks with our health
Right.
and being prepared in advance. And you know what? It doesn't have to be the most wonderful, oh my God, this is like the most gourmet food I've ever eaten. Remember, at the end of the day, it's fuel. If you take with yourself some rice, even if it's cold, some potatoes, even if they're cold, and some vegetables, even if they're raw or maybe leftovers that you had cooked,
Mhm.
and you take a gazunta. Does everybody remember what that word is? Gazunta. You take a gazunta, a large amount of these, so you do not get hungry,
Right.
and
Yep.
you take them with you, and you make sure to bring a fork or a spoon.
Yeah.
And if worse comes to worse, you stop somewhere and get some water.
I
Or
bought, I bought this, I bought this at TJ Maxx. Ellen said she just grabs a fork, but just had to buy it. It's made by that company, JOIE. And what it is there's a fork and a knife and a spoon in there. And when I finish using it, I wash it and put it back, but I take this with me. I don't have to worry about it sitting in a bag that's not necessarily who knows what. Right. Oh, Glennis is here. Hi, Glennis. Glennis is here from Ontario, Canada.
hi, Glennis.
And Ellen J, you are right. Ellen calls it, our Ellen calls it PIMP. Because she said bring a potato and grapes. So she calls it PIMP. We all have to be pimps. Potato in my purse.
Potato in my purse. Absolutely. That's what we do. And that's the way we can do it. And, Shauna talks a lot about commitment. And that is, do you remember the question I asked you at the very beginning when you came to visit? I said, are you,
Am I
or
interested or committed?
are you interested or are you committed? Can you just talk a little bit about what that means to you?
Well, to me, it means that when you dabble in eating properly, you're going to dabble yourself into failure. What do they say? Fail to plan, plan to fail. I know we've all seen that term. And I feel like committed. I have to be committed. I can't just be interested in it. I have to be committed. Because if I'm committed, I'm going to stick to it more. And I got to tell you, between the angel cards and this community that we have and Starchy Shauna's
Tutelage.
her lives and Ellen's lives, and Ellen told me about a gal named Sam Cooks Kindness.
Yes.
She eats outside of the circle a little bit more.
Yeah, she does. She does. But
But
you can get ideas from everybody. There's
Mhm.
lots of people out there. I actually think that I will say this. I do think that you're better off not perusing and traveling all over the internet, listening and looking and watching, because that's just going to be setting you up, giving you excuses for, deciding what to do. Better to just sort of narrow your focus, narrow what you get influenced by, and just do what you need to do to make it happen. And that's really what you did. You arrived on August 18th, which is now what? Not quite a month, right? It's almost in 5 days, it'll be a month. And you arrived, and you remember what you said to me? You sent me a text message when you were about an hour away. Do you
Yeah,
remember what you said?
I
You
don't
said,
know.
don't be mad.
I said, what?
You said, don't be mad.
Yeah, what did I do?
Don't be mad at me because when you see how much weight I gained.
I did. I said, don't be mad at me, Elle, because I was so embarrassed. I know we shouldn't be
And
embarrassed.
and do you remember what I wrote you back?
You said you would not judge me.
No, and I love you just the way you are, and that my job is just to support you and teach you and help you and model for you and mentor you as best I can. So at the end of the day, that 12, 14 days that you stayed here
Yeah.
with us,
10 days. It's great. Yeah.
10 days, what did you go home with? Besides a lot of orders on Amazon.
Less weight.
You eat?
No, not yet. I went home with less weight. I'm super excited about where did it go? Where did my thing go? Oh, this thing.
Okay.
I'm super excited about my string pull.
Uh-huh.
My string chopper is the best.
Right?
Does anybody else have this?
Show them the other parts of it.
Let me get to where'd the other part go? Here,
It has 3 parts to it. It has the
Right.
bowl.
Right. There's the blade, and if you notice the blade that goes in this way, it has a blade on top. It has like 4 different blades on it. And then it has the top, see? So what you do is you pull it. 1 second, you pull it this way. You can hear that? And it chops. I mean, I put it in the morning for my breakfast because I like the process. Who was it? Somebody said they like the process. Right. So, yeah, so I took a carrot, I took a half of a zucchini, I took a half a banana, and I put it in there because I cook the banana. Ellen, you don't, right?
No, I do cook the banana.
So, no,
I mean,
no,
you
that's
could
not
put it
the
in-
carrots, the carrots stuff.
Oh, no, I don't cook the carrots.
Right, so I take the carrots and the zucchini and the banana and I put it in there and it's like my favorite thing in the world to do.
It's so good.
It was so good with cinnamon and whatnot. Yeah, it was great. Yeah, it was great.
I was a little bereft this morning because as much as I love the savory oats that I made,
Yeah.
I missed my usual apple and carrots. So I did have carrots in my savory oats, but I had carrots and green
Yeah.
beans.
Shauna, do you have this thing? Do you have one of these things? Boom, 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 boom. I don't have, I mean, I don't know. Who else has it? Shauna, do you
has
have
it?
it? Harry? Who has it? It's the best thing. It's made by Xylus, Zyliss.
It's pricey. It's pricey, but worth every penny.
Yes, it was. It was $50, but I have used it every day since I got home.
Every day.
Every day, every day. I would say give it another like minute, but I decided I didn't have time to put it in the steamer one up because I've got to leave soon. So I
Are you bringing dinner with you?
no, I have time. It's 6:45 and right now it's 6:29. So when the potatoes are done, I'll bid you all adieu.
Well, yeah, I can hear Michael putzing around in the kitchen, so I think that's probably telling me that he's ready for dinner. So
Fine.
so let's see. How do we like to end?
Where's your angel card?
They're right here.
Okay, pull an angel card.
Pull an angel card.
Right.
Okay.
Hmm.
Box is a little bit of a pain.
Hmm.
Okay.
Can I just tell you something? You know those flavored vinegars that you get from
Yes. California balsamics?
right, this one I got in Venice at an olive oil company, but anyway, I'm gonna put this in my I don't know if it goes with it per se, but lemongrass mint balsamic vinegar.
Oh, that sounds good.
I just put some on the cutting board and
You know what? Do you remember what you can do to lessen the caloric density of that?
add regular balsamic. Right, yeah.
Right, because otherwise it's a lot, right? So if you put some of that in a cup
Yeah.
and then add some lemon juice and
Mhm.
add some regular balsamic, the Kirkland,
Yeah.
it will dilute it some.
Yeah.
Okay, here's the word.
Yeah.
The
Light,
word
love it.
light. And I think that, do you want to speak a little bit about that and then I will finish?
Light. There's a light at the end of the tunnel for me. That's really important because the light is there. You just have to keep traveling through that tunnel. Sometimes it gets a little dark and you don't want to potchka and fuss in the kitchen and you don't want to stay on target. But for me, the light is at the end of the tunnel. I'm not there yet, and I'm going to keep going until I reach the light. What do you think of that explanation?
Would you say that there are little tiny, maybe little tiny twinkling fairy lights along the way?
I have the most wonderful, my twinkling fairy lights are all of you and Ellen and Shauna and the wonderful community we have. You guys poke in and say, you're doing great, Faye, keep it up.
And Alan too has been a shining fairy light.
Yes, Alan has,
Alan, what?
Alan praises me and
Said
lets me.
they said you've been a shining fairy light to her because you
Did you give them a side view today?
What?
Did you give them a
I
side?
didn't give them some.
You got some schmutz over there.
I got schmutz on me. I wore an apron. I still have schmutz.
Is this
Your turn.
podcast ending?
in about 2 minutes.
Okay, can I say something real quick?
Yes, please.
When
Yes.
in Boston, you had said that I should join and make a few comments. So I'm gonna make a few comments.
Do it.
Everybody, no, it's good stuff, fine. Everybody's diet is different. But to the people out there who have husbands, wives, boyfriends, girlfriends, significant others, whatever, it can be a little tough sometimes because all of a sudden there's a whirlwind in the kitchen and the kitchen gets taken over.
By you know who.
Right.
You're right, Shauna. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine.
Okay, go ahead.
Can I have the floor back?
You're back.
Thank you. Personally for me, when she makes something that's good and that I like, I end up eating it and not having to do or make anything else. So for your spouses, on a side note, like I don't really eat, I know, take it easy, Ellen, when I say this, like, you know, the pork chops and the chicken and the lamb chops and all that, I mean, that's like a total treat for me. So, you know, I do more fish, but let your spouse be happy. Let them cook, jump in and make a little something for yourself on the side. And it just ends up really helping the partner to change their diet up to whatever they're comfortable with,
Right.
you
And
know?
we all have to enter, where we are. And, you might not be fully 100% on board with the way, nor is Michael, but he eats a lot of what I make.
Right. And if you could do that, it's like being not halfway there, but it's kind of joining in and just making yourself, as healthy as you can possibly be, because we ain't getting any younger.
You're not getting
Just
any.
tell you that as I walk away, I have to tell you that my bowl, because I'm gonna eat a little faster, my bowl is
You're allowed to eat that.
so good.
It came out good. Are you making it?
And it's mushy too. Yep.
Nice.
This little light of mine. I'm gonna wait. I have to shut off original sound from this. Original sound is on. Okay, here we go. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Oh, this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. I'm gonna take this light around the world and I'm gonna let it shine. Oh, gonna take this light around the world and I'm gonna let it shine. I'm gonna take this light around the world and I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. I'm gonna eat lots of potatoes, 'cause I'm gonna let it shine. Oh, I'm gonna eat lots of potatoes, and I'm gonna let it shine. I'm gonna eat lots of potatoes, and I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. I'm gonna remember that I'm worth it. I'm gonna let it shine. Oh, I'm gonna remember I am worthy. Yes, I'm gonna let it shine. I'll remember I am worthy. And I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. anyone it out. Well, I'm gonna let it shine. Oh, I won't let anyone it out my light. I'm gonna let it shine. I won't let anyone it out. Well, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine.
Yay. I love it how we tied it all together there, right?
Yep.
With help, Shauna.
So let yourself remember that you have a light right in here, and if you close your eyes for a moment, you can feel that light, and that light first has to be lit for yourself, and then you let it radiate out to other people. And you don't do it by hitting them over the head, you do it simply by shining your own light. And by doing that, your light will help other people feel empowered. So that's what I think about light. And I want you to have a terrific time. And I'm going to figure out, Shauna's going to help me. I'm going to figure out this whole Zoom to YouTube thing. So will you do this again with me, with us?
Me or Shauna?
No, you.
Me, I'm so happy to see everybody. Of course I will.
Okay. And Alan, you can too if you want.
Can do what?
You can come on our lives if you want.